Hello, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters. I beg me, I don't mind my voice, so mind the message because I'm trying to manage my voice. Not too much of shouting. When they watch Nonsense Mind You Club last night, that is where I lost my voice. Anyway, anyhow we be, I must surely do my work. When I was shouting, I forgot that the next day I need to give some news to my fans, my viewers, and also my subscribers. But whichever way it is, I beg, make on manage me this way. Make on see what they happen. According to the writer of this news, he says, and I quote, hear the breaking news and the headline before we proceed. Tinubu's government knows those behind the killing of security operatives in Imo State. IPOB spokesperson laments. Well, you see the issue of killings in this part of the country. I mean in this region, Imo. Southeast, it have turned a different dimension that a lot of people now are using it as a kind of to claim that they have power and they can do undoables. Why do I say so? You cannot tell me that somebody like Simon Ekpa in Finland, I know they will attack me if I call this guy a name, but I need to call his name to balance the narratives. He came out and said in his Twitter that the Zoological Republic of Nigerian military personnel and other, the JTF, Joint Task Force, that they never see anything, that this is a tip of the iceberg, that they will collect more woto. In other words, he knows the people that are doing it and he supported them. But the issue we are having in Nigeria is that anything that happens in terms of insecurity, in terms of killings, kidnapping, in the southeastern part of the country, the next person they will call is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and ESN. Whereby the people that did this, they make a video and say they are Biafran Liberation Army. So why are the government now calling IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can't you people see that there is a foul play in this? Because all these things that is being happening is just to make sure that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is made complicated. Some people have been paid to do so. I am not against anybody agitating. I am not against anybody saying anything on the internet. But you have to mind your modus operandi. You cannot claim to be fighting for people and at the end of the day you are killing the same people you are fighting for or making things worse. Look at what happened in Niger. A Nigerian Air Force helicopter was shot down by terrorists, by bandits, by Boko Harams. By name, their commander is Dogogide. At the scene of the event, he took pictures and videos and sent it to the media. Say, warn the Nigerian government, I did it according to him. He is the one that did it. No family, no, what do they call it? No village was ransacked. No farmland was destroyed. Joint task force of 8 people. Okay, let me complete that story. They killed over 38 of their military men. No family was ransacked and no community was set ablaze. 8 people under the name of Joint Task Force, comprises of military, police, Navy, either Navy or what do they call them? Yes, Navy and NSCDC. That is 8 people in numbers. We are killed. Instead of the army, the military, police, or whatever they're being called, looking for the perpetrators of this crime, they went ahead burning people's houses, destroying their means of livelihood. What does that signify? It tells you that we that is in the agitation of this Biafra, whether Simon Ekpa, whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or whatever, have to be extra careful the way we operate, the way we do things, the way we claim that we are the one that is responsible for any attack being happen, whether by unknown gunmen or known gunmen. Because at the end, the people that will be at the receiving end will still be the poor innocent Biafrans that knows nothing about it. Look at it. Look at these two examples, instances I give you now. Does it warrant the military to be going to a Himen Banos community, ransacking them, burning their shops, their houses, and their farmlands, using knife to clear everything? the earlier we comot the hand of monkey inside soup before e turn to akamado, the better. It's a word is enough for a wise. This one goes to the so-called prime minister. I have said my own, and I go see attack me because people will keep attacking me. On our way, bro, if you support what Simon Ekpa is doing, that he is killing the Nigerian military, all those people are people's fathers. They are people's mothers. They are people's fathers, uncles, and relatives. Then my prayer to you, and I want you to say amen, is that killings, that pains will get to your doorstep if you support what he's doing. I'm not against what do they call it? The agitation. I'm not against whether it's autopilot or manner pilot. Because the people that will be at the receiving end will still be the poor. He cannot touch him because he is far away in Finland, enjoying his life, drinking champagne. Now he is doing fundraising. What they are using the fundraising to do is just to inaugurate miscreants to be killing Nigerian militaries and police. And at the end, our people will be the one that suffers it. Anyway, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, I beg you, I don't talk too much. Maybe we'll go straight to the reason why we're here. But before that, remember, you need to like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Why we revoked B2B, Imoke, BUA, and 164 other lands and federal capital territory according to Nyesom Wike. Then Shehu Sani, he don't react to, and as he say, UK and US, they know exactly what is happening in Nigeria. They know exactly what is happening in Biafra land. But they keep silent because it was to their own favor. They are profiting while we are losing. Now, they don't come out now to warn their citizens not to travel to Imo. In fact, all the whole 5 eastern states, they have warned them not to travel to there. Why? They see everything that is happening on the internet, right? And they know the people that is behind this. But they cannot say. Because of anytime they open their mouth to comment, a shipload of crude oil will be given to them as bribe, and they will keep silent. It's okay. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, we're about to take off now. Let me know what you think at the comment section. Contribute your own quota. Direct me, not abuse. Let me know if I'm doing it right or wrong, and I will pick corrections. That's the one thing about life. But as he said today, I did not call names. I did not call something, not half fully. So, make what I say, I'm not saying I don't upgrade. Anyway, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. We are reading between the lines this moment. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said the Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led federal government knows those responsible for the killings of security operatives in Imo State. Ukute News recalled that the 8 police and military personnel were gunned down in a cold blood at Omo Alumaku community in a Himemba local government area of Imo State on Tuesday. IPOB said the government should feign ignorance about the attack because they are working with the perpetrators in order to blackmail the group and its detained leader Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement on Tuesday issued by its spokesman, Ima Powerful, Ima Powerless, the pro-Biafra agitation group said it was not behind the bloody attack, adding that such shedding of blood was not needed in the southeast region to achieve freedom. It said, "We, the global family and movement of IPOB, ably led by leader Nnamdi Kanu, condemned the bloody attack that led to the death of 8 police and military officers at a Himembano local government area of Imo State. Such reckless attacks and shedding of blood are not needed to achieve Biafra freedom in our territory. The Biafra agitation championed by IPOB since 2012 had been totally peaceful until the Fulani government of Nigeria started sponsoring splinter groups in order to blackmail IPOB and Kanu. Today, the monsters they have spawned or the monsters they have trained are the one consuming them in one way or the other. We in the IPOB for years have been shouting about the evil plan of the Fulani government towards the IPOB peaceful agitation, but nobody cares to listen. Instead, they tag us or call us names, which is simply demanding a referendum date for the Biafran people to determine their own fate as indigenous people. The Fulani government of Nigeria knows those behind this latest attack on the security personnel. They should not come and begin to bamboozle us into believing that they are not aware. They shouldn't feign ignorance or claim to be surprised because they are the one working with the perpetrators of that unnecessary attack in order to make sure that they do what? They sabotage the Biafra movement and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is being illegally detained at the DSS dungeon. Imam Powerless stated that security agencies know exactly what to do and where to focus their attention if indeed they were interested in fishing out the killers of their colleagues. The IPOB spokesman therefore cautioned the police to go after the criminals who murdered their colleagues and not after innocent villagers in a Himembano community, burning their houses and destroying their means of livelihood, all in the name of looking for perpetrators of the crime. He also claimed the DSS and other security agencies are devising a strategy to blackmail IPOB and implicate Kanu for the violence and terrorism charges leveled against him. The statement added, no villagers will attack a policeman within their village. Therefore, the Himembano community should not be invaded as a result of the killings of the security officers. Well, before I continue, I think we have to notice this, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supposed to be going to court either 28th or 29th of this month. Yes, this month of September. They are supposed to go into the Supreme Court. Why they are doing all these things is to make sure that they have charge that are going to present on that very particular day. Mark my word, today being the 23rd or 24th, if I'm not mistaken, I think today is 24th, right? Being the 24th of September, we have 5 days to go. They are looking for every means to bring charges upon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because as it stands now, he have no any single charges hanging on his neck. The DSS and all the security machineries are putting their heads together to devise a strategy to blackmail IPOB and implicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the violence and the terrorism charges they leveled against him. They should not deceive the public by blaming anybody when they are aware of the assailants doing all these things. Sacrificing some Nigerian police and military officers' lives to achieve blackmail against IPOB has been their strategy and dirty game since ever. We therefore ask the Nigerian police to go after the criminals who murdered their colleagues and not after innocent villagers, more often than not. Nigerian security agencies carry out revenge on ordinary citizens anytime armed criminals attack them, whereby they know the armed criminals and they are the one that sent them. Nigerian security forces must know that the villagers are innocent. IPOB doesn't encourage people to murder or waste innocent people's lives because lives are sacred and must be preserved at all costs. We encourage Nigeria government to use their intelligence prowess to fish out the perpetrators. How can they use their intelligence prowess? They will not use their intelligence prowess in Nigeria, but they will use it, go all the way to Kenya to capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This life no balance. According to Nyesom Wike, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has revealed the reason for the revocation of 167 plots of land in Maitama and other high-borough district of Abuja. Recall that the Federal Capital Territory Administration had announced through a publication in some national dailies that the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has ordered the revocation of 167 lands in the nation's capital. The administration also published the names of the plot, numbers of the affected addresses, which include the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party, where in name be Peter Obi, and former governor of Cross River State, Nele Imoke, Samanda, Isaiah, and Zomboli Joseph. You don't understand me? So the names as much and much. Sule said the affected allottees have failed in that regard, and the administration would not continue to entertain flagrant abuse of the nation's capital master plan, according to Nyesom Wike. Well, the last but not the least, this one is Nigerian news coming from our speaker, where in name be Shehu Sani, he always out there to defend. Former Kaduna Central Senator Shehu Sani has reacted to the travel warning issued by the United States to each citizen against traveling to some states in Nigeria. Recall that the U.S. government in a travel advisory warning issued on Friday urged its citizens not to visit some states classified as level 4, which is the highest risk category. It further identifies some specific states in Nigeria with high risk of terrorism and kidnapping, warning its citizens to stay clear of such places, adding that America has limited ability to provide emergency service due to the security situation in Nigeria. Specifically, the U.S. government warned its citizens to avoid the following states: Borno, Yobe, Kogi, and Adamawa, northern part, Bauchi, Gombe, and Kaduna. Other states listed are Abia, Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta, Enugu, Imo, Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, and Rivers, except for Port Harcourt. Some of the crimes in the above listed states are said to be prevalent, such as widespread terrorist activities, inter-communal violence, and also kidnapping. The advisory said the security situation in the states is unstable and unpredictable, and that security operatives to counter those threats may take place without period notice. Reacting in a post via his Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, and on Saturday, Sani expressed surprise that the U.S. government didn't include any state from the Southwest in the travel advisory. No, Southwest, they are calm. He wrote, U.S. travel advisory warning in Nigeria, Biden didn't include any state from the Southwest, but please don't call him Olu Biden yet. Maybe there's a second list coming. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here I can take leave on. I beg, make una help me like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for a better experience and more videos to come, because I know that today I'm going to hear everything the way it is. My duty is to bring the message to you, and your own duty is to make sure you share it with your family and friends and your loved ones. Don't keep this message alone, no, and don't skip. Don't say, oh, this one is talking nonsense, or this one does not have a point. If you don't find a point in my news, another person will. So try as much as you can to make sure you share this message. Let it go around. In short, let it go viral, because a lot of things and a lot of wisdoms are attached in this video. That is why it is very, very necessary you do as I said, but not like juju. Just from your mind, do the needful. And I'll be right back again with another blog post. Have a nice day, my wonderful people. My name is Never Change Namandia Nezo from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Bringing to us this Sunday morning breakfast. So make on a jollificate. I'll be right back. Have a nice day. May the good Lord bless us all, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemisiano.